Any questions for Mr. Abraham? Yes. Gee, I wonder what this question is going to be. Let me guess.
Thank you, Shibu. That was very, very informative. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
And yes, I like to hear you expound on applying your skill sets, identify one problem, and tell us how you will solve it.
We have more than one problem. I'm going to have to repeat what Ralph said. Town cars, cell phones, high-paid salary employees. You could go to Justin and find out all the salaries people make. I'm amazed by the salaries that the people who work for Clarkstown make. You should look at the typist salaries. And we both going to take a pay cut. We agreed on that 10% pay cut. We're going to suggest to take it. And we are to ask all those employees to take a pay cut because we are highly taxed and we cannot afford to live in here anymore. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions? This gentleman.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing. You know, in the government,
Yes.
all right, the government makes a budget, okay? And that comes from all the departments. And it's put together and it's approved by the head, which would be Alec Gromack.
On the town board.
Now, what happens is the budget continues even if the town does not have the money to pay for it. All right, nobody stops it. It's not like private enterprise. If your sales are not there, you stop everybody from continuing to spend what they projected in the budget. It doesn't happen in the town. The town, everybody continues to buy cars if they had it in the budget, no matter what money the town has coming in. Is that something you could stop?
Well, that has to be looked into. I'm pretty sure I could stop that. There's waste always in the government, and you could cut the waste without hurting the services. I believe that I could do that.
Okay. Yes, you did.
It wasn't a question, it was a comment. With the exception of the judge and Mr. Sweet, I think it's highly arrogant of every other incumbent candidate who's running to think that they're just too important to have to show up, and that's one of the reasons we want to.
I am not one
Thank you, Judge, and thank you, Mr.
cut slack for a whole bunch of people. However, right, the reality is, as much as we may not like it, and I believe anybody who's been in politics will agree with this point, that incumbents, by nature of incumbency, okay, have more demands on their time. Whether it is to say thank you to supporters, or search for more supporters, or to pay back favors, whatever it is, none of this, and I'm not suggesting anything illegal or untoward, all right, but they have major demands on their time that is much greater than before they were in the incumbency. Yes, we would have loved to have had them, and if they show up, we will be happy to welcome them and give them the courtesy of being talked to. And I'm not saying don't hold it against them, but don't make it a major point. Okay, yes.
I just want to comment on your point. Supervisor Gromack had a previous commitment to attend a testimonial for ARC down in Pearl River. He is on his way to this meeting. He couldn't be two places at the same time, but he is on his way, and he intends no disrespect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, you had a question.
The other night at the Congress Civic Center meeting, you pledged that you would not take benefits if elected to the town board.
I still wouldn't take it.
Reiterating that tonight?
Yes, I would not take it. My wife worked for a hospital. She have a medical coverage. I don't need the coverage. I won't take that $20,000 that covers anything.
Do those benefits kick in immediately?
I do.
If you were elected, do those benefits?
No, I will refuse it. I don't need two coverage. I got a good coverage. I'm happy about it, and I would not take the coverage.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Yes, another question? Barbara, you had one?
Oh, well, I just wanted to point out the same thing that this other gentleman pointed out, that Supervisor Gromack, to my knowledge, Supervisor Gromack, as well as Councilman Frank Borelli and Councilwoman Shirley Lasker are attending a Taste of Rockland, which is the ARC fundraiser, which is being held this evening I believe from 6 p.m. it started, I don't know what time it ended. And Frank Borelli did contact me this afternoon saying that he did want to come. He did have his prior engagement, and he asked me, he said, I guess I should get there no later than 8 p.m. And I just explained to him, I said, the library closes at 9. If they want us out of the room by 8:45, take it from there. He even commented that he would try to encourage the others
Okay.
to also come.
So I think that is taken care of. Any other questions for the candidate? Thank you.